We need to talk about the woman who died in ICE custody. No, was allowed to die. A Chinese woman. A visa overstay. No violent crime. No threat. No headline-worthy villain arc. Just paperwork. Just fear. Just a human being who broke no moral law, only an administrative one. She was alive when they took her, and she was dead on their watch. And then nothing. No sustained outrage. No weeks-long media cycle. No nightly panels. No protests that shut down cities. No national reckoning. She disappeared twice, once behind a locked door, and again from the public conscience. Let's be honest about what happened here. A woman sat alone in a cell, terrified, likely unable to fully communicate, staring down detention, deportation, shame, isolation, and the most powerful government on earth couldn't be bothered to check on her. They'll tell you there were procedures. They'll tell you there were logs. They'll tell you the cameras tell a story. But what the cameras really show is time passing. Minutes turning into an hour turning into death, and not one person intervened. And then the machine did what it does best. It shrugged. It issued a sterile statement. It waited for the news cycle to move on. And it did, because she wasn't useful. She wasn't American. She wasn't famous. She didn't fit neatly into anyone's political talking points. She wasn't a prop for a campaign ad, so she became disposable. And that's the part that should terrify everyone. Because if a human life can be erased this quietly, if someone can die under federal custody and the nation barely blinks, then the problem is not immigration. The problem is moral rot. We scream about borders while ignoring bodies. We argue about policy while people suffocate in despair. We pretend we're a nation of laws, yet somehow accountability evaporates the moment the dead can't speak English or vote. And don't you dare tell me this was inevitable. Don't tell me detention is stressful. Don't tell me suicide just happens. People don't die like this when they are seen. They die when they are abandoned. And the silence afterward, that's not accidental. That's complicity. Because the scariest part isn't what ICE did. It's how fast we all moved on. She didn't get justice. She didn't get dignity. She didn't even get memory. Just another line item, another incident, another human being erased by bureaucracy and indifference. And one day, when history asks who we were, this is going to be one of those moments that indicts us. Not for cruelty alone, but for silence.